everyone, welcome back to my channel. You guys already know what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be setting up this one. This is the Starbucks Reserve Roastery in Tokyo. This is the normal big size of the Travelers Company notebooks, and I'm gonna be using it for recipes. And I know this is something like really random, and I'm sorry you haven't heard the light, but yeah, we're gonna be doing that today. Before I explain a little bit further, let's turn on a candle. I have this one in here. You guys know I love this one. It's almost gone already, but this is the fresh cut fir. I think that's how you pronounce it, and it smells amazing. It doesn't smell like trees. But anyways, if you don't know me, my name is B, and I make so many videos about unboxing, a lot of planning, a lot of paper related videos. So if you like this kind of videos, please just consider subscribing into my channel, and I would really appreciate it. So anyways, let's set up today's. So as I mentioned, I want to set up a recipe notebook, and I already have this one. This is a really old notebook that had been in the kitchen for a long time, and I have so many recipes in here, like omurice. I think I already did this one on YouTube. So in my cooking area in YouTube, I posted like 2 or 3 videos about cooking with me, and in that one I just did the omurice. So I'm gonna put in here the name of the video so you guys can go and watch it if you're interested. But I have like so many different recipes in here, and this notebook just got really wet and really old, so I really wanted to set up this one. And I'm not gonna keep it in the kitchen, at least not for now, but I absolutely love how this one aged. I look at it into the store, and it just looks so pretty when it has like so many marks and stuff going on. And this is the brown one. As I mentioned, it's the big size from the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. I have the small one, and the one that I have is the camel color, but I absolutely love how this one looked when it was aging. So I want to use that, and I already kind of put some of these little charms in here. I have this one in here that is just the roastery kind of like icon thing. I got this one that is just a little bag of coffee going on in there, and then in here in this bookmark I just put this kind of like coffee grain. But then there's other one that I also want to add, and it's this one that is literally just a cup or a mug. So since this is gonna be relating to coffee, not coffee, but more like food, I'm gonna be using that one. I'm gonna set it up with you guys, and I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna use it. So let's open this. I bought this. I think I did an unboxing about this one. I'm not sure, but I had so many charms from Travelers Company that I bought in the Travelers Company USA, and I have some in there that are like save up until I get the Travelers that I like. So this one was one of those. I had it set up kind of like for next year to use it, but I guess the time has come. But anyway, let me just open this in here. I don't know if you know how to put the charms into your Travelers, but all you have to do is literally just take it out from here. I already have a charm inside, so it's kind of hard to open. So you just open this. Let me see. With these nails, it's kind of hard to open these things. These are new nails, by the way. I just decided to use this caramel color in there. Anyways, you just open it up and take this out. Once you have it out, you can put all your charms in there. So let's see how I want this. I kind of want it like this. So it means that it has to go inside like here. Let's see. Yeah, it goes like there. Perfect. So once you have it, you can put these 2 things inside that little hole in the back of your journal again. And then let's see, once you have it, I like to do kind of like this and try to see how it's gonna look. So as you can see, it's not gonna look nice if I have it in there. It's gonna be hard to put it, and I want it to be like this. So it has to be like this for me to be able to close it. So now that I know which way is working, I go back in here and I make a little knot in here. And I just like to do it like this, like rolling it up and put it inside, because in that way it's easier to take it out later on. So put both inside. This one is a little bit shorter, and then just make a small little knot in there. So once you have it in there, this is gonna be easier for you to use it. So let's just close it to see how it looks. It looks really pretty. So apart from this different charms, I also have this, and this is like a little clip, and it's the brass clip that I got when I went in Tokyo into the Reserve Roastery. So I'm just gonna be using this in there. So this is how it's gonna look. Now let's open it and try to set up the inside before I set up each of the notebooks. So inside, these ones already come with this one. There is just some blank pages and it just say Travelers Company, and in the back we just have this. But I don't want to use this one for this notebook. I'm gonna be using different ones. I want to use this one. This is the Starbucks Coffee Arabica, and this is some of the limited design that they only have in the company in Tokyo. So I bought some of these and I want to use this one. This one in here just have this brown color paper. So I'm gonna be using this one. My plan is to use this one for recipes from my mom and recipes that I know I really want to conserve for a long time, mainly because this is so pretty. So I may put them in here. Then after this one, I want to put this one that is the notebook, and it's just a dot grid edition. And this one is by Paper Test Designs. So I got this one, and I mentioned in that video I was gonna use it for next year, but I really like this one. This one is, as you can see in here, is dot pages. And let me see how many millimeters is this one. This is 4 millimeters, so it's perfect for me. So I'm gonna put this second, and then I have this black one in here. And this black one is actually by Good Impressions, and this is from a company in Spain, and this one is 3.7 millimeters, and this is also gonna be really nice in there. So I'm planning to use these three in here. So as I mentioned, this one is going to be for any recipes from my mom or family that I really want to conserve. This one I'm trying to use more for like desserts or sweets, and this is for other kind of food, you know. So I'm gonna set up this. So to set it up and to put 3 different inserts, let's try to put this in the back to see how it looks. But to put 3 inserts, this is gonna be like really small in there. I'm just gonna go and find the middle of this one in here. Once I have the middle, I keep it there, and I'm gonna find the middle of the first one that I want to add in there. So these 2 are gonna be in there. Then I have this spare kind of like band, and I bought them on Amazon, so they're really nice. So now that we have the 2 middles, I'm just gonna put this in there. I'm just gonna grab up the 2 middles in there, and I'm gonna make sure I put this all the way down in there. So these are already in there, these 2 different inserts with the pouch in here, cover it up. And this pouch I also got it off Amazon, I was gonna mention. Now that we have this in here, you just open them up like this, and you insert it in the longer one of the Travelers Company. So the Travelers Company has 2 different ones, so you just insert it in here. And once you insert it in there, you will have it like this. So I like to open this a lot, and then I put the 3rd insert in the middle in there. So again, I'm gonna open the middle of this insert in here, and I'm gonna open this. Let me just try to grab it with these nails. So I open it in there, and then I put it right in the middle. And then again, as I mentioned, I open it up and try to close it so it's nicely closed and nicely in there. So it's a little bit packed, but it looks really cute. Let's see how it looks when I close it up all the way. So it's just gonna look like this. It looks really pretty, I really like it. So like this. So this is how I'm gonna be using this notebook. I know this is a really quick explanation of how to set it up, but anyways, now the inside, I don't really have many stickers as of right now that I really want to use. I want to use it more like really simple. So as I mentioned, this is for recipes from my mom, so I'm gonna keep it in there. I'm gonna try to put this down here so it's not gonna like be hard for me to use in the notebook. And then I'm gonna open this page. I think I'm gonna leave the first one. Tell me, because I know like on Instagram there was a whole talk. I think it was Amanda that opened this topic. Do you leave the first page blank or no? Because I like to leave it blank all the time. So I'm just gonna leave that blank. In here I'm gonna put like the type of recipes that I have, or like the index. So I'm gonna start in here adding the recipes. So I just want to add today one in this video, and it's like the banana bread one that I follow, because I literally just did that like yesterday, and that's when I thought like, oh, I really want to find another one, and it's this one in here. So I'm planning on doing something different. I don't know this paper how much it's gonna hold, but let me just try to, I'm gonna try to do like a little square kind of thing in here. So I'm gonna put the title in there, and then I'm planning on leaving like this much of space in here, and then I'm planning on putting, okay, until there. I think that's the space I'm gonna leave in each page. So I'm gonna like just make a square, and in there I'm just gonna make a really quick design of what I want or what I'm going to be cooking. So this is the banana bread. So from there I have it in there, and then I'm just gonna put the ingredients. I think I'm just gonna make like a little talk about the banana bread in here, and then in here I'm gonna add the ingredients. So let me just add the ingredients. It says so for this one, it's really easy what I do for this recipe. I literally just smash the bananas. I just smash the bananas in there, and then after this has already smashed, I think that's how you grade the smash, I'm not sure. I smash the bananas, and then I put all the liquids. And since I'm writing this and talking, I already made a mistake. So add all the liquids and then mix well. After I add all the liquids, I add the salt, then the cinnamon, and then the baking soda. And I mix it, and then after I add the sugar, and then mix again, and then at last I add the flour, and then I make sure that I mix really well. So when everything is mixed, I'm gonna cook it. And for this one, I really just use any kind of like container that I have in there. So I put the container. What I do is that I use some kind of like, I don't use like oil. Sometimes in here I use butter too. So what I do is that I put the butter and kind of like roll it around the container, and then put a little bit of flour. So I do that. So I'm just gonna keep a space in here and put butter plus flour in the container. And I just do that really to be able to put all these things over, and it's not gonna get sticky. So in here, just as a note to not get sticky. And then after that, what I do is that I preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and then after it's preheated, I cook for about, like, I think it's like around 40 to 45 minutes. And that's basically what I do. Sometimes in here I add any extra things or anything, but this is basically what I'm going to do. So in here, as I mentioned, this is mainly what it's going to be. So I'm just gonna put in here like banana bread. So give me 1 second. So banana bread, and this I'm just gonna fill it out later on. So as I mentioned, this is how I'm gonna do all the recipes in here. So for this, I'm just gonna do like a really quick sketch of this. So we have the thing in there, and then you get the bread that is usually really fluffy. Then in here, I'm just gonna make some little bananas. And I'm not really big of banana lover. I don't really enjoy eating bananas, but I do like the banana bread in there. So I'm just gonna doing here some kind of sketching going on. And then, yeah, so that's the banana bread. So this is what I wanted to just add for this kind of journal. And then after I have this in there, these are tiny bananas. But yeah, so this is what I want to do for all the recipes that I have in here. So after this, I'm just gonna decorate and put some color on, but this is not gonna be for this video. I just wanna set up this. I'm gonna take my sweet time on putting all this in here and actually making it better. This is really simple explanation for the video, but I'm gonna keep it like that. I think everyone that reads this is gonna be able to do the banana bread. But yeah, I'm gonna keep adding all the pastry kind of like things that I have in there into all these different pages. And it didn't pass, but it's really, really tiny. Kind of is really slim, so you can see a little bit in there. But yeah, I'm gonna color this up and then that's it. I'm just gonna keep this journal for recipes. So recipes that I already know, recipes that I found out on the internet and things like that, or recipes that someone gave me, I can put it in here and then later I'll pass it out. So this is everything that I wanted to set up. I think this is mainly what I want to do. But yeah, as of right now, this is how I'm gonna be using this journal. And I just wanted to show you guys a little update into that. So I'm excited to add all my mom's recipes in here and to add all the sweet recipes in there and to see how it goes. But yeah, so excited. So you have the banana bread in there if you want to make it. And yeah, that's all for today's video. Let me just close this in here and put it back in there until I have like some time to sit and put all of these things into this notebook. But as of right now, this is how I'm gonna be using it. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed all these setups, because as you guys saw, I got so many in the Travelers Company and I really want to set up all of them for special things. So I'm really excited about this one, how I'm gonna use it. But anyways, as I mentioned, thank you so much for watching. This is all for today's video. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And also share my videos with someone else. But anyways, that's all. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.